Hello and welcome to the fourth and final FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour stop in Brazil in 2016 before the Rio Olympics. And what better place to stop off than the vibrant, cultural and northeastern coastal city of Fortaleza. Yes, hello and welcome to the Fortaleza Open. It's semi-final day, and semi-final night, I should say, in the capital of the Brazilian state of Ceará. And this is the second semi-final in the men's tournament. The Brazilian duo of Oscar and Andre taking on the Mexican third seeds of Virgen and Antunes. These are the weather conditions for this evening. Of course, like the Olympics, it's going to be played at night as well as in the day. It's clear skies though tonight, 28 degrees Celsius. It's still pretty sweaty and hot out there, making the sand pretty hot too, 26 degrees Celsius. Wind 10 kilometers an hour. That's dropped down a lot in the last few moments. It was nearly double that about an hour ago. But luckily, down on court side, the wind doesn't affect the play all that much. But if you'd been out on the beach earlier on today, you would have been well, you would have no doubt caught the sun, because there was so much wind, sand flying around everywhere. It is a place in Brazil where they love to have their water sports, their kite surfing, their wind surfing here. So there's a fair amount of surf as well. But this should be an exciting second semi-final. It's the German duo of Antunes and Maschik who await in the final.
Welcome to FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Fortaleza Open 2016.
Last four encounter between two teams who have never won on the World Tour before, just like the Germans, so it's a chance for someone to claim their first World Tour title. First time in Fortaleza, but it's held an event since 2007 in the World Tour. We'll take a look at the officials for this one. First referee, Daniel Apple from the United States. Juan Carlos Saavedra from Colombia is the second official for this second semi-final. Real opportunity then, isn't it, for one of these two teams? Of course, the Brazilians will be roared on by the home fans. We have a new compare.
Presented by Bruno Oscar Schmidt.
A bad voice, has he?
It's time! 3 sets from the Volley de Praia welterweight division. Introducing first, players out of the green corner, a mixture martial artist and campeón panamericano. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 from Mexico, Lombardo Ontiveros.
Ontiveros then is first to be welcomed onto the court. 32-year-old, 9 seasons he's had on the World Tour. Virgen is the man to follow him. He finished second in Antalya in 2015. That is their best ever finished, only ever final as well. They did reach the semis in the Xiamen Open, where they won bronze, the Mexican duo. Whereas these two are in their first ever semi-final. Oscar, the 30-year-old, welcomed onto the court.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Andre, the 21-year-old talent from Vila Velha. Such a deadly player. Some more interested than others here on centre court. I'm sure those phones will be put down once play begins. Finished 5th in the Under-21 Championships in 2014. Did Andre. Explosive player. 6'7" tall, dominates at the net. We'll look to do that again today. It's Oscar though to get us underway first in this second semi-final. Crunching start on that occasion by Ontiveros. 41 tournaments at the World Tour level. Used to play with his brother through 2005 to 2007. But 13th in the Acapulco Open was his best effort a fair few years ago. And those two did form a partnership. Well, they're going to have the fans to play with, aren't they? Fans on their side as a booming strike comes in by Oscar. There's a German pair who await in the gold medal match. Chance for Andre to claw one down for the first time today. Right into the middle of the court. Margin for error there. High reception, reverse set. It's tidy beach volleyball, isn't it, from Vergen on Tiveros. Try and keep their Brazilian opponents guessing as much as possible. They're the third seeds here. Probably have to mark them as slight favourites for this one. First meeting between the two. It's tough to tell though, of course, with the Brazilians with home court advantage. With the way that they've played lately, they've had to come through qualifying in a lot of tournaments, played a lot of matches, and they've won a lot of matches. They've won all 5 of their previous matches before this one with Oscar and Andre. Roared on there on that occasion. Tiveros, Vergen was able to get there, but put the ball away. Kept alive, isn't it? Brilliant athletic play from Oscar. And then he's back up on his feet to slap the spike away. And Brazil lead 4-3. Get that for a dig. Full stretch. Quickly back up on his feet. Able to jump up. And that's just how fit you have to be to play this sport. Doing that. And sand as well makes it that much tougher on the muscles. It's gone wide. Across the ball. The occasion was Oscar. Big game this, incidentally, for Vergen and Ontiveros. Almost more so than the Brazilian team, because he currently sits 17th and last on the Olympics list. They'll be desperate to get to Rio, so points are precious for the Mexican duo. Oscar and Andre won't be involved in Rio because just the amount of teams and strength and depth that Brazil have, they can only take 2 teams. And Oscar and Andre weren't probably even in the conversation. To say they will be in years to come, particularly Andre, you would think, just being 21 years of age and continuing to take the fact that he's playing in a semi-final here in his own country into his stride as he sets up Oscar again. The smaller of the 2 Brazilians who's doing the majority of the attacking right now. Oscar 6'4", which is hardly short. Going for the spread block on the occasion, Andre, but the Mexican's able to feed it through the middle. Important, you feel, how this one starts. Confidence both teams will get from a good start. Both teams are unbeaten so far in the tournament. Something has to give. High set, and Oscar with a hugely powerful spike, but Mexico with a chance to keep the point going, and they do. Oscar will be set up again. Is he going to go big again? No, instead shows his delicate side. Teaches it down the line. Monstrous hit there, wasn't it? I have to give credit there to Ontiveros, who was able to get underneath it and helped it back over, but Brazil able to recycle the point. This time going for the accuracy rather than the power. Have a little serve. Doesn't catch the Mexicans out though. Reverse set. It's a crunching hit. Brazil again with the chance to steal the point here. The net cord helping out Mexico. Just took the sting out of the spike. Set again from Ontiveros. Now a high set from Vergen. And that's clever, leaning back. What a hit that is. Even though the crowd are Brazilian, you have to say some of them must have enjoyed this. This was some shot from Ontiveros, leaning back, falling back, and able to get the accuracy and the delicacy on the little dink. And the Brazilians didn't see that one coming. Good spike, serve I should say, down the middle, causing confusion, and it's 7-all. A number of Brazilian teams in the last 16, slowly but surely, a lot of them have been taken out. It's not always been dominated by Brazilian teams in Brazil, these Opens. And looking to fly the flag as they edge in front, 8-7. Fourth event in 2016, staged in the home of beach volleyball. Another reverse set here. It's well blocked though on that occasion by Andre. And again, clever play. Didn't panic. Version. Version, I should say. Oscar. That one to dip down inside the baseline. It's brilliantly kept alive at the back by Oscar. And now with a huge hammer of a hit right down the middle. Terrific rally all round. And it's one that the Brazilians win. Brings the crowd to life yet again. That was a bullet. Can Oscar do with the serve? Goes big down the line, just misses. 9 points apiece. Comes out as well, so 2 service errors in a row. Tight opening set. Down the middle, it was left late, but was there in the end. Ontiveros. 10 points all. Who's going to lead then as we head towards the first technical timeout? Again, hitting it behind his head. Clever player. Plenty of variation in Ontiveros' game. Nice set for Oscar. Can Ontiveros get there? He can. Fantastic dig, but Brazil win the point anyway. Crunched into the sand by Oscar. And they lead 11-10 in this opening set. Well, you would think, with Brazil being called the home of beach volleyball, that they would have dominated in Brazil, in their homeland, in the tournaments that they have over here. But the last 5 tournaments were all staged World Tour events, FIVB World Tour events, I should say. Only one has been won by a Brazilian duo. It was the last one, Victoria, by Alison and Bruno. Before them, though, Captor and Luciac won at Rio. Ratio was won by Dalhouser and Lucena. Before that, in Rio again, was a Latvian duo who won. And then before that, was a Dutch team. So they don't dominate maybe as much as people would think in their own country. Different story on the women's side. And it will be an all-Brazilian final on the women's side of this tournament. Second semi-final yet to be played, but it's between 2 Brazilian pairs. We already know 1 Brazilian pair are in the final. As things stand, you can still have 2 Brazilian gold medal winning teams. $11-all. Something has to give. That was what I said at the start of this match. Nothing really has been given. Andre. Run up and jump and hit, but hits long. He is known more for his defensive abilities, Andre. Very young at 21 to be playing on the World Tour in the men's game. Maybe just showing a little bit of an experience there with blazing that one out the back. Now go back to Oscar to attack this one, using the knuckles. Mexico though are alert to it. That's a nice delicate touch from Ontiveros, and for the first time it's Mexico with a bit of momentum. And it's quite quiet in this arena. Let me take away the music, that is, of course. Really not getting into this one at all, as of yet. So maybe the Brazilians haven't given them enough to cheer about. We'll change that here. Andre with the serve. Vergen with the setup, and the net cord goes the way of Ontiveros. He wheels away and clenches his fist as if he meant that. Who knows, maybe he did. It's a little bit of a risky gameplay if he did mean it. It's a great tip. Fingertip stuff from Oscar Brandao. To show a bit of pace there as well to get to the ball in time. Having got there, showed excellent control too. Dipping down. It's well covered though by Vergen. Hits the top of the net and goes wide. Vergen hasn't done too much attacking. All of the attacking so far in this match really have been by Oscar and Ontiveros. We saw the net cord work for Mexico a couple of points ago, not on that occasion. It's 14-all then. Just a flip of a coin to decide this opening set. Little nick off the net, that doesn't help. Twice in a row the net's been cruel then to Mexico. Fans here on centre court don't care. Ontiveros, just long, well left in the end. By Ontiveros, just to check. It's Oscar with the serve. Ontiveros now with the serve himself. Oscar underneath it. Nice high set, plenty of power, but Mexico have the chance to win the point. Good block though, and it's a terrific block kill by Andre. Points like that win sets like this. Such a big unit, isn't he? 6'7" tall, Andre. Tough to get past. It's a little dink over the top. It's been brilliantly kept alive by Oscar. And then it's fired wide. Mexico can't quite believe they've lost that point. Joy for Brazil. They open up a 2-point cushion. Really fabulous defense from Oscar. He did well just to leave it out of the end. Good awareness to know where the sideline was. And that swerves in the air as well. Vergen unable to control it. And it's 4 points in a row for Brazil, and they have a healthy 3-point lead as a timeout is called. Haven't seen too many mistakes in this opening set. Most of the points have been won by good play. Mexico just with a couple of errors in a row, and that's all it takes in a set as hard fought as this one. I do just wonder about the pressures of the Olympic Games and trying to get a place there, whether that has a positive or a negative effect, because it just means that there's so much more riding on this semi-final. The Brazilian pair will feel they have nothing to lose, this being their first ever semi-final. They played 6 tournaments together, 4 of them being World Tour events, but they won a couple of regional tournaments coming into this one, which just shows what you can do if you build your confidence. Winning matches is winning matches. Nothing quite like it. You get that feeling that you're unbeatable. You certainly feel like it right now, although that will help Vergen. Angled spike. Trips up on the baseline, but able to stay upright and then also get the block in, Vergen. Big block kill at a big time, and Mexico right back in this opening set. Just try and get involved and get behind the Brazilians. Vergen to serve. It's a swerving, dipping one. And Oscar is underneath, and then a lovely touch, which does just, and I mean just, find the line. Didn't have much room to play with there. Using the knuckles, nudging it away from Vergen at the net. Oscar now with the serve, underneath it well is Vergen. Verdos completes the job. Hasn't done much wrong. Too much power on that one for Oscar. Antiveros with the powerful serve. Oscar, though, will attack down the middle, and that's easy pickings. Clinical spike from Oscar, who's had a very good set, made very few errors. Really has led by example, the 30-year-old, guiding the 21-year-old. And it's 2 set points. And the first one is saved. Just the 2 hits. Brazil by surprise. Still set point Brazil. There will be a timeout here. Interesting time to call one. I just wanted to discuss what they're going to do on this point. Just to give themselves a little bit of time to think and heighten the pressure. The serve. It's been a high quality first set, not too many rallies. Certainly one though by great play. Paul C did the Mexicans, winning it. Paul F was the way that the Brazilians came through. Wins over the 6th seeds, the 8th seeds. Now they're trying to take down the 3rd seeds, and they have a 2nd set point. Vergen, good serve. And a chance here for Mexico to steal it. It's a fight at the net. Which way is it going to go? It goes to Brazil. And they sneak the tightest of first sets by 21 points to 19. It really could have gone either way, much like this point. Credit to the youngster Andre. He's won the majority of duels at the net, including that one on set point. And the 22nd seeded Brazilian pair take the opener. There's the statistics then from that opening set. Very tight, wasn't it? So little in it. Mexico slightly better in terms of attacks, 13 to 12, but in terms of opponent errors, the Brazilians have made 2 more, but yet they won the set. What, 2 aces to 1? There's breath, isn't it, on that one. Mexico will feel, no doubt, a little gutted that they've come out on the losing side. particularly losing that final point the way they did. Both teams had little phases in that opening set. It was Brazil who raised their game when it mattered most, the back end of it. It will be Antunes to get us underway in this second set. Will it be as tight as the first? Didn't see too many attacks from Andre. It was pretty big from the 6'7" 21-year-old. Whether they'll vary, they're attacking a little more in this second set. Most of it was Antunes for Mexico, Oscar for Brazil. It's going to be Antunes again with the attack here, but he's undercooked it into the net. It's the hangover to be apparent for Mexico after dropping that close first set. Big high set, winding up for a huge spike, but it's dealt with and then finished by Oscar. No doubt who won that duel. It was a windmill, wasn't it? The arm going back and then firing forward into the corner. It's a block kill. They're on fire right now, the Brazilian team. They can do no wrong and lead 4-0 at the start of this second set. Fabulous block kill from Andre. Here we go. Spread defense. Got enough contact for it to dip down into the sand. And already it feels like a fair way back now for Mexico and the third seeds. And a good tournament. They knocked out two Brazilian pairings in Alison and Jorge. So it'd be the likes of Marcio and Luciano in the last 16 before a good win over the Norwegian 17th seeds in the quarterfinals. They have one match where they've been taken to 3, and that was their match in the last 32 against the Argentinian 11th seeds where they went 15-9. Dropped the second set on that occasion, so it's going to be for the first time they're going to have to try and come back from a set down. And they're also 4 points down in this one, and they can't seem to get any points won as Andre is dominant yet again at the net. 5-0. That's wide. They're just beginning to fall apart a little bit here, Mexico. Antunes, who did so little wrong in that first set, was excellent in his attacks. Missed very little. Just wonder whether his mind has gone. Possibly even been blown by the fact that they weren't able to win the first set with playing such good beach volleyball. Still, they can't get it past the Brazilians. Dummy at the net from Andre. He's there again, everywhere right now. And that one finally drifts just wide. And Mexico are on the board in this second set. Somewhat later than they would have liked. Just a casual attempt on occasion by Oscar. Put a run together. The Mexican team. Start here, Vergen. Good serve. Wasn't the best of receptions from Andre. Oh, it's another block kill though. Stunning from the 21-year-old. They just can't seem to find a way past him. Just when it looked like Mexico were going to win a second point in a row for the first time in a long while, they're denied. Another one for the future. has actually done okay in Fortaleza before, incidentally. He was 5th in a national tournament in 2015 with his former partner, Tiago. He played with through 2013 to 2015. 5th places in those years for him and his partner. But he's on the verge here of reaching his first ever final. And he's gone and stolen another point. Brilliantly kept alive by Mexico. Brazil finish the point off, they can. Fabulous beach volleyball all round. That's why everyone is in this superb arena. More disappointment for Mexico. Brazil extend their lead. What a rally though. You can understand why Mexico is so dejected. That was 2 stunning digs to keep the rally going. But they didn't panic, Brazil. With the line ball slapped hard by Andre. It's 9-2. Oh, brilliant use of the knuckles. It's all about the right time and when to use that play. Attacking a lot more in this second set, and he's not disappointing. Crunches another one down the middle. Floats and dips and swerves, just long. I think at the start of the week, the majority of people have been questioned about there being a Brazilian team in the final. Many would have thought that would have been the case, but not too many would have thought it would be the 22nd seeds. They have surprised a number of people here this week. Mexico continue to make errors. Tiveros looking a frustrated individual right now. There is, he has to take his anger out on the ball, but great receptive skills on the dig from Oscar. And I think that clenched fist just says it all. They're in the zone, and they are racing away into the gold medal match. Net cord, but the ball bounces on the line. Silence again. Crowd have certainly been brought into the action a lot more in this second set. They've been entertained by this Brazilian team. It's a hard serve. May well have been going long, but Andre played it anyway, and probably wish he didn't now, as Oscar blazes one wide. A rare error, that, from the 30-year-old. It's the first time I think Mexico have won 2 points in a row for a long while. Perhaps since the first set. Need a few more. And they get it though, a serve like that. Big run, big hit. It's again defended by Oscar. He's everywhere. He can't get to that one. Net cord helping the Mexicans out. They just need to keep going, keep believing. They can turn this one around. I say they have been to a final before. Played together since 2013. This was a great opportunity to reach another one. Antalya, their only previous final in 2015. In play. It's a tight situation here for the Brazilians, and they haven't managed it too well. Super play from the Mexicans. They made a mess of that. Situation that really they were unable to create a simple attacking position. Maybe there is a bit of hope for Mexico. It was a really clever angled little dig. Bunt, you could almost say, from Vergen. Caught the Brazilians by surprise. So still work to do. It's a little tighter than what it looked a few moments ago. 13-8 in the second set. Made so few errors in this match. Never lost in Fortaleza. They're 5-0 in this North of Brazil. Birds are in here in this terrific arena, really enjoying themselves. It's been a fabulous tournament. They really do know how to put on a show in Brazil. Fortaleza, which is Portuguese for fortress, and Brazil haven't had their defensive breached too often in this one. They are beginning to make a few errors, and maybe with the end in sight, the fact that they haven't had too many experiences of reaching a final together, no experience of reaching a final together incidentally on the World Tour, maybe they are just beginning to feel the nerves and the pressure of the situation. And that will help them. Set by Andre. Oscar going back across the net with the angled spike. Net cord, but underneath it is Talita. So he's missed that one though. It's just beginning to look a little ragged this second set. A few errors from both teams. Brazil again with a 6-point advantage. Another good serve, you have to say, from Oscar. Vergen. Oscar's there though. Unbelievable reactions at times. And how often have we seen that tonight? Defense turned into attack in the blink of an eye. The hands here though. Actually just missed that for the first reception. Get it to his teammate Oscar. Clinical with the spike. What have Mexico got left? With another chance to win the point on serve and do just that. Well, other than just a couple of misses in this second set, it's been beach volleyball at its highest level from this Brazilian pair. Such strength and depth in this nation. Everything going for them. Clenched fist yet again from Oscar. Mexico need a miracle. It's 18-9. Vergen to go up, down the middle. Still can't get it away from Oscar. Vergen again with the reverse set, and it's into the net. And that looked like a tired spike, you have to say, from the 29-year-old. It's been a long week, a long tournament. As I said, they haven't had to come from behind all week, the Mexicans. They haven't really faced a team who have played this good in Fortaleza. Say this good, commentator's curse, that's one of the worst serves I've seen. Barely reached the net from Oscar. He won't mind too much though, they're in control of this one. Oh, he's found the corner, that is some ace. Would be the most remarkable comeback Vergen with a quite stunning serve. Can't get any more accurate than that. Right into the corner. Goes for another big one, and it's Oscar who's underneath it. Oscar will go up and gets the touch off the net player. And it will be 9 match points for Brazil. Brazil will have a team in the gold medal match tomorrow. What a performance from Oscar and Andre here at the Fortaleza Open. They have taken out the third seeds with the most dominant display of beach volleyball you will see. 21-19, 21-11. The 21-year-old Andre playing some quite remarkable beach volleyball, especially for his age. And Oscar wasn't too bad either. They are going to take some beating. They go through to face Erdmann and Maschik, the German pair, in the final. And they will battle it out for gold tomorrow. I have to say, it was really all about that first set, which could have gone either way. It was a high-quality match. And it was the first set that was just won by the Brazilians by the skin of their teeth by 2 points, 21-19. And they're no doubt going to be very, very happy. We're going to cross over to Jason Day, who is with both of the winners now.
Great beach volleyball. How was it out there for you?
It's amazing. Play in Brazil. People, Brazilians, every time push us. And it takes so much. Thank you, Andrea, my partner, thank my God. And let's go to the final.
Congratulations and all the best for the final.
Yeah, thank you. Here you go.
Understandably, absolutely delighted with themselves. And they will take on the German pair of Erdmann and Maschik in tomorrow's gold medal match. Incidentally, the bronze medal match will be between Vergen and Ontiveros. They'll take on the Grimault brothers. Let's relive, though, some of the highlights from that scintillating semi-final win for the Brazilians. And from me, Pete Hodges, goodbye for now.